series of exercises using a VersaLoop band. So these bands are great. They're super versatile and they come in all different strengths, sizes, and are very affordable, and they take up no space. So basically all that you'll need for today is just the space of your yoga mat. But before we get into those main exercises, let's start off with a bit of a dynamic warm-up. So just to get the joints and the muscles moving and loosened up. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna start on one foot and swing this leg forwards and back. Now, if balance is a challenge for you, you can hang on to the wall, a chair, or any balance aid, which is this roller that you want. And then we're gonna switch to the other leg. Do the same thing on this side, front and back. And remember, it's a warm-up, so you're forcing nothing, just letting the muscles open up. Now, let's take it side to side. So again, you can hang onto your balance aid, let that leg swing across the center line. It's like a pendulum. Just let it swing. Do the same thing on the other leg. Bring it across. Good. Let's go into some hip openers where we're gonna bring the knee up, open it up like you're picking it up and around something. We're gonna do 5 of them. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's go in the reverse direction. So we're moving it behind and then around to the front. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Let's do the same thing on the other leg. Bring that knee up, open that hip up and around. 2, 3, 4, last one. And let's take it behind and around to the front. For 2. That's 3, 4, and 5. Good. Put that off to the side. Let's open up through the arms and the shoulders. So we're gonna do a big arm circle, open up through the torso, and follow that arm around. 2. Same thing, we're gonna do about 5, 4, and let's switch directions. Same side, but taking it forwards. 2, turn the torso with the shoulder. 3, and 5. Let's switch to the other arm, opening up backwards, turn towards the arm. And 2, 3, 4, and 5. We're taking it forwards for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, so we're gonna start off with a crab walk and a squat. So we're gonna work away along the length of your yoga mat. You're gonna take the band and slip your feet through. So you just have it just below your knees. So you never wanna have the band on a joint line, so either above or below. In this case, we wanna put it below our knees. We're gonna bend the knees slightly, as if we're gonna try and go under a low ceiling. And I want you to take a step along the yoga mat, and then we're gonna stand back up. Come back down for a little mini squat. Step sideways. And then stand back up once you reach the end of the mat. Come back down. Side step. You should be feeling this in the outside of the hips as we progress along. Squat back down. Make sure if you just peek down, you can still see your toes. Your knees haven't gone past your toes. 4. Down. We're going to do 10 lengths. And up. That's 5. We're halfway. And up. 6. Come down like a little mini squat. 3 more. Down. Pull with the outer hip. Just there and back. Last time. Down. And back up. Good. Let's take the band out from under your legs. We're going to move it into the hands. So what we're going to do, this one's got a couple steps to it. We're going to hold a lunge, but we're going to work the triceps with the band. So you're going to take a big step back. So straighten out the back legs. You get a nice stretch through this hip. We're going to hold onto the band. I've got my left hand anchored on my right shoulder. I'm grabbing the bottom of the band. What I want to do is we want to press that arm straight for 10. So we're working into the triceps. 3. All the while holding a strong lunge. 5. 6. 7. 8. 2 more. 9. And 10. Good. Come on up. Out of that lunge. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So you're holding onto the band. We anchor it to the opposite shoulder. Step back in that long lunge. And then we press. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You should feel this in the back of the arm. 7, 8, 9. Last one. There's 10. Whew, come on up. All right. Let's actually move down into a seated position. So you can grab a chair, a little stool. We're going to have a seat and we're going to work in through the biceps. And what you're going to do is take the band and wrap it under your foot for an anchor point. We're going to hold on to it with the opposite hand and just let that arm hang below between your knees. And then from here, we're going to bring that hand up towards your face for a bicep curl. We're going to go for 10 of them. 2, 3. So watch that you don't end up rowing. You want to curl. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 more. 9 and 10. Good. Let's switch. Let's take that band, anchor it to the other foot. Grab on with the opposite hand, palm facing away from you. And then let's curl. Let's bring that hand up towards the face. 2, 3. The elbow is the pivot point, so it doesn't really move. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. And 10. Good. All right, you can come off the seat. We're going to come right down onto the floor. So we're going to go into a seated row. So now let's sit with your legs extended out in front of you. If this is too much of a challenge to sit with your legs out in front of you, you can always sit on a little pillow or a cushion. Give you a little bit of a lift. That'll make it a little easier to sit with your legs out in front of you. Take the band and wrap it around both of your feet. And we're gonna pull in for a row. So think about pinching the shoulder blades together and opening up through the chest. And we wanna pull and hold. And then straighten the arms back. So open. You should feel a pinch in through that mid back. 5, good. 6. Same thing, we're gonna go for about 10. 7. If you get to 10 and you're feeling great, you can add on a couple more. Last one. Pull. And back. The thing about the exercises, regardless of how many reps you do or the strength of the band that you choose, you want to be able to do it in a slow, controlled motion so you don't end up using momentum to help you out with the exercise. And that's great for working into the mid-back. Now let's lay on our backs. We're going to do a version of a leg press. So this one works the legs as well as the core. You're going to take the band, wrap it around your feet. So if you're wearing shoes, kind of comes across the shoelaces, the bottoms of the feet. Okay? And we're going to lay on your back. Bring your legs up to about 90 degrees. And then we're going to alternate, pressing the leg straight and then back. Switch your legs and back. And as you go, engage your stomach muscles to press down into the mat so you don't end up kind of arching off like that. Okay, have a good solid anchor for that leg. And then bring it back. Keep going. And press. Squeeze that quad when you're in that full extension. Bring it back. And up. Keep going. We're going to go a couple more. And up. We'll do 2 more. Press. And up. Last one. And up. Good. You can relax your feet down onto the floor. So then we're going to take the band. We're going to move into a set of clamshells. We're going to work the outside of the hips. Now, bring that band so that it's just above your knees this time. I'm going to lay onto your side. Kind of in the fetal position a little bit. Feet stay together. And then we're going to lift that top leg up. So the knees come apart. Feet stay together. And then lower it down. Lift up. Come back down. Lift up. As you go, you should start to feel this outside of the hip. Do some work. This is a great exercises for stabilizing, getting those muscles in the pelvis and stabilizing muscles. But you want to watch out for that you don't end up rolling back. Keep the hips stacked on top of each other. 10, 9. We're going to do 1 more. Good. Let's come over onto the other side. So you're laying on your side. Hips are stacked, so this top one's right over the bottom. And then we're gonna lift up for 10. And and 2. And make sure this one is nice, slow, and controlled. Feel the outside of that hip. 4. That's halfway. 6. Good. Hold. 7. And a good test that you're using the muscles and not momentum is that if you can hold at the top of rep and it doesn't bounce off the top, it doesn't go like this. We'll do 1 more. There's 10. All right. And the final exercise I have in the circuit is it's a version of a plank. So we're going to take the band. This time we're going to wrap it around the ankles. We're going to go into a plank and then do some side steps. So we're going to set up onto your elbows, straighten out the legs, and we're going to do 10 side steps. So we're going to pull one leg out to the side, toe tap, come back to the center. Toe tap the other way, come back to the center. 3, 4, 5, 6, stay with me, 7, 8, 9, last one, and 10. Come down and just sit back into a child's pose and stretch out the low back and the hips and the shoulders. Take a very deep breath. And then you can come back up. You can take the band off. And that is a full body head to toe workout with a VersaLoop band. So I hope that with practice, you feel more comfortable with the movements. You can eventually start to work into doing that circuit 2 or 3 times, and you'll continue to get stronger. Anyways, I hope you have a great rest of your day, and bye for now. Thank you.